previous speaker spoke about mentioned the history of ink. I thought I'll actually check. I was quite surprised to read that actually ink is as old as civilization itself. In fact, there's a picture that I got off the internet taken in Indonesia of an image that was painted on a cave 45,500 years ago. So I don't know whether this is the oldest ink we are seeing, but really a very, very long history for ink. I also want to show you a picture of a printing press way back in 1886. This is a printing press that I visited. And in the old days when, the typeface was actually put by hand, this is what the pioneers of printing have done for us. This is one of the oldest presses in India. Strangely, there are quite a few presses that started in the 1800s. So printing has been in India for a long while. And this I actually got from the family. So this is not available on the internet. These are unique pictures. This is the founder of the press, and I thought I'll share it with you. Before I proceed, because we tend to rush things towards the end with time, I wanted to share with you the exceptional and amazing partners that we work with in Albea who have helped us where we are. I believe you can see my screen, my picture. I'm not able to see it myself, but this is a normal tube that you see, and this is what a tube looks like after it's printed. An amazing transformation between what a product would look like without ink, and it's the kind of effort that goes into making these products. I was looking at some statistics with my team. With these partners, we today have the technology to make 108 tubes a second. That's the printing speed that we print at. And looking at the characters, if you try to see how much it was when you were typing, or in the old days, we are now able to, at the speed that we are running 172,000 characters a second on our presses. Amazing where inks have reached, and all this is without any solvents, as the previous speaker spoke. UV cured plates from DuPont, artwork with Esco, and of course we print on Neil Peter and Arpico. So just a few introductory slides on Albea. We are a global organization, $1.2 billion in sales last year, 12,500 people, and 35 sites in 15 countries. We are spread across the world, except in South America, where we have actually sold our business last year. 5 plants in India, and so a large presence in this country too. So most of you might have heard of Albea as a tubes company. That's what our largest business in India is. But we are actually also into fragrance and cosmetics, and into innovative beauty, which is basically finished product. I'll try and cover that in later slides. Our customer base across the world, a lot of customers in India. I've just listed a few due to lack of space. These are our key customers. So we service the personal care, makeup, skincare, fragrance, oral care, pharma, food, household, and of course the gift and kitting, which is basically the finished products that we all give you a view of what we do in the cosmetic space. This is a very fast growing space in India. So we are into eyeliners, lip care, nail varnish, lipstick, and lip gloss. And though it's not a widely known fact, we're actually one of the largest lipstick manufacturers in the country. Of course, this business has gone through a bit of a bad patch with everybody wearing masks over the last 2 years, but it's coming back. And some of these, actually what I wanted to point out is this product, the second product over here, which is the Lakme Enrich, and the last one is actually the same product. And this is how you literally can transform a product just by the application of ink and decoration. It makes the product look so different and so premium. So it's at the end all in decoration. So with inks, our tube is just a plain white piece of laminate. what we can try to give you is photo effect on printing, pearl effect, metallic effects, vignettes, the label effect. We can actually make it look like a label, printing right across the tube, matte, gloss, soft touch. These are all the different fields that you can get by using the inks from our suppliers, and this is what actually differentiates our products for the brands that we service in front of the consumer. One topic that I thought we must spend some time on is on responsible packaging. That's the need of the hour. All of us know how the world is changing with global warming, etc. And I don't believe plastics actually the problem, but I think it's human behavior on how we dispose the product after it's used. So we are trying to actually change the way we make products to make it easier for the government to recycle. So our roadmap basically is to try and reduce the amount of plastic we use, then reuse the product as far as possible. I'll show you some slides at the end of that. Make sure our product is recyclable, used post-consumer recycled material, and of course, our last the area that we're looking at is bio-based. That's one area where we don't focus too much because that competes with the food market. In Albea, we have a patented structure called Greenleaf. It's a fully HDPE product. I don't know how many of you all are aware. Actually, the toothpaste tube that you have does have an aluminum barrier inside, which is tubes actually started off in aluminum toothpaste and now have a 11 to 15 micron of aluminum inside, but we're trying to remove it because that makes it's a dissimilar material and makes recycling more complex. This is a product that we have patented, and we actually have already started supplying this in India. This is the kind of carbon footprint that we're trying to reduce from ABL in 250 microns to Greenleaf now in 220 microns. And at every step, reducing the amount of carbon that's generated in the product down to now about 26% saving. We've also developed a paper tube. I guess you can see my screen. This is a tube that was that actually is what a full tube looks like, and this is what a paper tube looks like for those of you who actually can see the camera also, and also a very low profile cap to reduce the amount of plastic that is used. So Albea is committed to leading the way in change and driving change. We've signed up to the Ellen MacArthur Foundation. We've got a gold rating from EcoVadis, which is also another sustainability rating company, and we have a B rating. Actually, it's currently a C, so we believe we are above the average industry rating. So these are the products that we have done in post-consumer recycled plastics, and of course reducing the amount of plastic that's used. These are all the brands that we service with these sustainable products, and this is what we're doing in the cosmetic space. So we are making a lot of products which are refillable, lipsticks, jars. We are also making bottles now with PCR material and perfumes, and of course even making lipstick with paper. So this is where we are currently. This is the awards we've got over the last couple of years in terms of making packaging more recycled, and we are happy to continue to work in this way. And as I started off by saying, our key success is in turning a white tube into a decorated tube. And for that, I thank our print partners and our ink suppliers who make all the difference in making a tube from a plain simple tube to a tube that's visually exciting for the consumer. That's all from me. Thank you. I've tried to keep the time that was set. I started a bit late, so I'm keeping. I was given till 3:30.
That is on dot, sir. I did not know that Albea India is a creator of lipstick packaging in India. Thank you, Lester Pinto. Lots of knowledge sharing about Albea Greenleaf tubes. On that note, we have a sustainability session on day 5. the fact that the recyclable ready extra light PBL tube has a green leaf certification is terrific. The ZUS CircPac is an independent organization that assesses, advises, and certificates the recyclability of packaging based on their global know-how and real sorting tests in their facilities. And so the tubes that Albea makes are being sorted and recycled in the right streams. Likewise, love the innovation with Albea ID card, which deploys 45% paper content. That's brown natural craft in the tube. Is this manufactured only in your Poland plant, or is this also available for the market in India?
Well, right now we don't have the customer interest in India. The product tends to be a little more higher priced than a plastic tube because the web itself, there's a technology to making it. In India, we are still very price sensitive.
Okay.
We have had some interests, but I believe that we have the machines that can make it. It's just that we haven't rolled it out and bought the tooling because of we are in India more cost conscious and more price conscious of our products rather than looking at what are the best we can get. That's the nature of the Indian market.